Gives me a fix but can't replace you, baby. The sun goes down and up again, and it's getting harder to pretend. This loneliness ain't setting in. Guess what I'm saying? I don't wanna miss you. Don't wanna get used to being by myself. Don't wanna miss you. I don't wanna give my heart to no one else. I don't wanna miss you. I told you I need space. I wanted you to make me stay. I pray don't let me drive away. Don't say goodbye. These motel walls keep closing in. I let your phone ring once and then I slammed my phone back down again as I was crying. I don't wanna miss you. Don't wanna get used to being by myself. I don't wanna miss you. I don't wanna give my heart to no one else. I don't wanna miss you. I don't wanna miss you. Don't wanna get used to being by myself. I don't wanna miss you. I don't wanna give my heart to no one else. I don't wanna miss you. Don't wanna get used to being by myself. Don't wanna miss you. Don't wanna give my heart to no one else. I don't wanna give my heart to no one else. I don't wanna miss you. Perfume on your pillowcase, that 8x10 of your sweet face gives me a fix but can't replace you, baby. I'm gonna buy a boat and sail, and I'm gonna grab the world by the tail, and I'm gonna live in love and believe, no matter what tomorrow brings. I'm gonna run as fast as I can, hold every little moment in the palm of my hand. I'm gonna fly right into the sun. Gravity can't stop me, I've already begun. Yo, yo, yo!
What's up, everybody?
What's
It's
going
Sunday.
on, everybody? How are you doing? Thank you for coming back for this episode of, what is this, third episode? I
Fourth,
usually
isn't
write
it?
it down, but I hadn't written it down today.
I think it's
for
4.
some reason.
Y'all can keep us straight on that.
My name is Kiefer. This is Shauna. This is Quarantine Kitchen. This is day 2003 of being in quarantine.
And we're going to do something tonight. Hey, guys.
Hi, Instagram.
We're going to do something tonight that that I've never eaten, ever.
And this is sad, y'all. It's so sad.
Listen, I'm from Oklahoma, and we do certain things out there, but for some reason in my family, we just never quite got to this dish. And so we actually were talking about it today. A friend of ours,
Corey B. Savage. He's a Georgia boy.
He's a huge fan of Thompson Square. Thank you, Corey. And a great friend to the show. And he suggested we do chicken and dumplings. And I was like, I've never had chicken and dumplings.
So some of my fondest memories of my mama in South Alabama was watching her and being in the kitchen with her making chicken and dumplings. However, today we're not going to quite do them like Viva McElwain did them.
Viva
McElwain, yes.
That's country.
We're going to do them kind of a shortcut way because quarantine kitchen is usually a shorter kind of recipe and we want to keep it short.
We only have an hour.
So today we're going to be, instead of making our own dough for the dumpling, we're going to use canned biscuits and it's going to be awesome. Everybody loves canned biscuits, right?
According to Savage, it's better.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I don't know. So Shauna's arm was getting tired, so I'm going to shred the rest of this chicken.
The one thing that I did want to do from scratch was the chicken stock. So we have been cooking a chicken for a little while, and
How long did it take to do that?
It took 30 minutes. I put it boiled some water, just covered the chicken, and boiled it until the meat just fell off the bone. I then put the bones back in the broth.
Put them bones
after picking it off the bone.
Pick it off the bone.
Would you stop? And let it cook a little more because that's where all the good flavor is in the bone. At least that's what we hear when we watch our cooking shows on Food Network. So we let that go a little longer, and then I strained it, and now we have amazing broth. And right now, Kiefer is going through and shredding the chicken really good.
Shredding the chicken really good, Instagram. Shredding it really. I'm just shredding this thing.
Shred it, baby. Shred it.
I'm shredding so good.
And we're going to put this chicken back in the broth and some carrots and celery and some Tony Chachere's. Did you see that?
Let me hit you up there.
We're gonna,
bam! Look at that.
We're going to use Tony's again tonight. We use this...
Because Tony has done it again.
In our shrimp etouffee instead of salt. Just for some extra flavor.
Well, since I married a woman from the South, like Cajun spices and stuff, and like they make their way into just about everything we do.
Yeah. So I've never made dumplings before. Like as an adult, I always was with my mama as a kid, on a stool in the kitchen playing in the flour with her. So we'll see how these turn out. I got some carrots chopped here, and Kiefer's going to chop some celery. I think that's probably good, babe.
Yeah, I'm going to pull this out.
On that. That's fine.
Just a little bit of
skin. A little bit of skin left in there. We don't want the skin in there. But yeah, we're going to put a little bit of flour in there to thicken it up because you want your chicken and dumplings to be a little thick and hearty.
So is this good?
I think that looks good.
All right, cool.
So we need 3 cups of that.
All
and
right.
It's been in the refrigerator, so it's going to cool off our broth a little bit. So we want to go ahead and put it in there. It's got a good boil going. So I have this if you want to use that. It's 2 cups and then...
Well, this will be easier for me.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
So we'll put our chicken in. I'm going to get our biscuits.
I hope everybody's doing great today. It's been kind of gloomy here in Nashville.
We're getting right into this cooking because we want these things to be done so we can taste them before we have to sign off. So we're going to do some singing too. So if you came here to hear us sing, stick around. We're going to get to that.
You're in luck. We know how to do that.
So the word is from our friend Corey that told us about this recipe that the biscuits with no butter. You know, some of these canned biscuits, they put the little chunks of butter in there for that butter flavor.
Let's be honest. It's not real butter.
Well, who knows? But don't get those. Get the ones that are just buttermilk biscuits with no extra butter in them.
Here we go. Sip the flour.
I'm sure Corey has a good reason for that. Maybe because it makes it oily or something.
If you guys have a recipe that you want us to try too, man, hit us up. Hit us up on all these socials. Put it in the comment sections, and we will try to. That's where this came from. So Corey's a huge fan.
Is that your third cup?
Yeah. It's got a tattoo of a Thompson Square on his thigh.
I'm also going to go ahead and put the carrots that I chopped. And I got the julienne sliced carrots that are already cut. They're kind of fancy looking. And then I chopped them in like a fine chop. So you can kind of see there. I don't know. It just looks kind of cute.
All right. Are we done with this chicken?
We're done with the chicken. We have, look, guys. We have, can you go to the camera down here?
Yeah, let
We
me hook
have
you up.
all this awesome leftover chicken. Because this recipe is only going to make like a serving of 4. So we have all this leftover chicken that we can make.
I'm not seeing this, are you?
Chicken salad. I can show them. Here, Instagram, can you see all that leftover chicken? We can make awesome chicken salad.
Tons of stuff.
We have some walnuts here. We have some dry cranberries. We could make, it'd be awesome chicken salad.
Jessica says she just made homemade chicken and dumplings a few days ago.
I love it. I love it.
She said that Jiffy makes the best dumplings.
Jiffy?
Yeah.
All right. Put that chicken back in there.
So what do you need from me?
We need to chop.
Seeing as how
three-
I've never
three-
eaten this, I don't know what I'm doing as far as.
Well, I tried to describe to Kiefer what they kind of taste like. It's like
Is it like chicken and noodles?
It's kind of like chicken noodle soup.
'Cause my mom-
Let me finish. It's like chicken noodle soup flavor, but it's richer and heartier.
So my
It's
mom used to
thicker.
make this. So it was like chicken and she
You
called
wanna
it.
chop those?
She just called it chicken and noodles. And so she would make this dough and she would roll it out and she would cut it into like long noodles.
Yep.
Is that dumplings?
Probably. That's probably what it was.
We just called it chicken and noodles.
Well, maybe that's because you're from the Midwest.
How do you want this cut? You want it sliced?
I would do it pretty thin, so hopefully these can. I don't know how to do that, babe. If you want to do it.
Well, you just hit this right here.
Okay, there you go.
And bam, you got yourself.
Can they see that? Can y'all see Keeper chopping right now? With his fancy knife. Yeah, if you do them pretty thin, it won't take as long to cook, which will be a good thing.
Just in
Since
case
we're working with
some of
a
you
quick show here.
didn't see.
Check that out. Sorry, my hand was in the way.
You gotta slow down when you get next to the nubs. All right, so
Yeah, if you
is
want.
that as fine?
Yeah, that's
You-
good.
You want to
That's
go low?
good.
You want to
No,
go more?
That's perfect. And that celery is going to give us some amazing flavor. I love celery for
So
any
this
kind
goes
of
into the
stew or
stock?
soup or whatever. Yep, stick that in the pot. Do we have a boil going yet? No.
Not quite yet.
Okay,
Is
that's
it cool?
good. That's good. All good. And then
And that's Cooper
we'll
laughing
get
in the
our
background.
clean board there, hun.
Oh, you want to?
Yep, let's do that. Because we're about to roll our biscuits. Another thing that Kiefer, I was really surprised that Kiefer had never had before was tomato gravy and biscuits. That's a very southern thing, at least where I'm from.
Yeah, never had it.
And so maybe we can do that on our, maybe not the next one. I
What's
don't
a
know.
shot
We can
glass
stick
for?
with the southern. Well, that's because you had a little shotty shot before.
This is gonna taste delicious.
um,
Yeah, I've never done that either. I don't know how I missed the tomato gravy.
Yeah.
But Shauna made it for me the other night, and let me tell you something. It was religious.
With me growing up, it was tomato gravy, biscuits, and deer venison. My dad was a hunter, so we'd have that, or we'd have deer venison and biscuits and syrup. So good. I miss that so much.
So let's do the biscuits. What are we doing?
So, biscuit time. We're going to spread a little flour on our board here if you want
Okay.
to get that shot.
All right, let me see. You like this multiple camera
I
thing,
love it.
don't
It
you?
looks so good. It
All
looks
right.
so cool. So, just a little bit. That's a little much.
Oh, it's gonna soak it up, Shauna.
And then this is always fun to me.
It's gonna
the
soak it up.
Opening the can of biscuits. I'm always kind of scared it's gonna.
Oh, I like to hit it. Can I hit it?
You can hit it.
You got to pull it all the way out.
Oh no! You don't have to do that.
No.
No.
Boom.
All right, popping out of there. So I would, yeah. You don't need
This
all
is-
that. So we're gonna take our biscuit, get a little flour on there so it won't stick to the board, and literally give them a little roll. Thin them out just a little bit so it won't take, tonight we just don't want them to take too long to cook, so we want to roll them out a bit.
You're gonna do this individually and then cut them up.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, because they're gonna
Here,
wanna
let's see.
shrink. See how they're kind of shrinking back?
Yeah. Here, put a little of this on your pen.
I did.
I like a little bit more. All right, where's that knife at? Okay, how do you want this cut? Or do you want
you
to
cut it
roll
in
it?
strips.
So use a pizza cutter, is that right?
Yep, that makes it easy. Just that looks
Is that about
good.
right?
Yeah, sure. Now a lot of people, Corey suggested just pulling them apart. I think if you pull them apart, that's fine, but it's going to take a little longer to cook. So today we're going to cut them in these small strips.
Okay.
Because we want them to cook faster, right?
All right, so let's get that one out of the way.
And I'm just going to stir this some and get it kind of moving around here.
You said not too thin, right?
Not too terribly thin.
I think this is what we called chicken and noodles back home.
Well, that makes pretty good sense.
But we never used biscuits.
So we'll get those going, and then you're going to want to thicken up your broth. So I've got my handy-dandy measuring cup here, and we're going to do, I think we're going to try a cup of water and a tablespoon of flour to kind of thicken things up a little bit. And we may have to add more or less, just depending on how thick you want them to be. And I'm probably doing this in the complete wrong order.
It's all right.
And if Corey is on here somewhere, he can straighten me out. I'm sure he'll comment.
So, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but me and Shauna have a new addition to the family.
We do.
He is amazing. So, listen, it was between having a baby, making a new baby,
You keep saying that.
or a dog.
No.
And I chose the dog. We have enough babies here. One is enough for the Thompson house, but we just added a brand new puppy to the mix, and he's 2 months old, and we got him from this really nice lady in Georgia, and his name.
Actually,
She from Alabama?
Alabama, Heflin, Alabama.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. We met her. We met her.
The Victorino family.
So,
That's who we got him from.
an amazing little dog. He's an Airedale, and
He's not going to be little very long.
2 months. Shauna wanted a big dog. We've never had a big dog. We have Etta and Barkley, which is a chocolate Yorkie, and a Schnauzer Yorkie, or Snorky. And so we have small, medium, and large on the dog end. And I don't know if you guys can help us out a little bit or not, but the Yorkie's not loving it. He's really...
Etta too. She started out okay, and now she's kind of like snipping at him and stuff because he wants to play. Bless his heart. He's just a puppy.
He's a puppy, but he's big. So he's the same size as Etta, and she's 7 or 8. So obviously, she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And but today they were actually out playing in the yard a little bit. So it wasn't. I felt a little bit better about it, but I hate it because you're throwing this brand new dog into the mix, and they've been here for a long, long time, and maybe we did some stuff wrong.
Any tips you guys have?
Yeah, let us know.
And potty training too. We just been going out every 20 minutes or something, taking him out. He's had a few accidents, but
hey,
he's just a puppy.
Who doesn't have accidents? I have accidents. Every once in a while, I'll pee in the floor.
So, on these noodles, these almost look like the width of fettuccine. Again, we're doing these so thin because we want them to cook faster. Now, my mama, when she did hers, they'd probably be about this width, and she cut them in long rows right on the countertop.
Dude,
and I always thought it was the coolest thing to watch her make them.
Yeah, I've had these.
Little thicker, babe. You're getting a little thin on that one.
All right, well,
that's all right.
So,
this actual recipe is only a 4-serving recipe. It's very small. Now, when she made them,
she made it for 1,000 people.
Lord have mercy. She made enough for the whole community.
The community.
Yes.
Because where Shauna's from, that's all there is. It's a community. There's no town. There's no buildings.
Yeah, we don't have
very
a stop
few
sign.
houses.
There's no red lights. It's just some pine trees out in the middle of nowhere.
And people are in communion all the time.
That bluegrass song talking about in the pines where the sun never shines. That's where I am from.
So this goes in?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
We good?
Hold on, where's my pot holder? I'll use this. Sorry.
All right, the biscuits are going into the water. Do you keep it at a boil or you dial it down?
I'm gonna pull it back a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna try to separate these a little bit more too, going in.
Now he said they're gonna float and then they'll go back down to the bottom. I wish we had a camera overhead where you guys could see.
How far down do you turn the heat?
Well, I don't know, Kiefer, because I've never done this before. Probably not too far. Let's just leave it there for a minute. Don't put all of them in there.
Don't put all of them in there?
Yeah, let it.
Looks like a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Maybe one more. All right, so we're doing this show because we don't know how to cook, really. I mean, we do our thing. But, yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a good time. Hopefully everyone had a good week this week, or last week, rather. And this week's supposed to be good. I think me and my buddy are going to get out on the motorcycles for the first time. For me, I think it's the first time this year. We've been gone and all this stuff happened, so I really haven't had time to get out and ride on two wheels. But I think we're going to do that on Tuesday. I'm very, very excited about that. And other than that, what did we do this week? Just work on the house a little bit.
The dog was the big one. Like making plans.
Yeah, the dog was a huge one.
Yeah, we had a nice drive to. We actually went to Chattanooga and visited our dear friend Dale Drinker that used to work with us on the road and has been a childhood friend of mine for quite some time. And
he's a pretty good cook too.
He is a good cook. Yeah.
So maybe we should have Mr. Drinker on the show.
Yeah, because we're still after quarantine is over. We're still gonna do this, y'all. I think we should. Anyway, y'all let us know.
All right, I'm trying to talk to some people because that's what we need to do.
That's
fine. Either that or
oh, these things are swelling up.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
See?
I know I'm probably doing this backward.
666 Zombie Cat. It's chicken and dumplings, my friend. Someone's asking for our Venmo account. It's so nice of you guys to want to tip the band. We appreciate that because it's weird, right now, not being able to work and not being able to make money. So if you would, I think Thompson Square is the Venmo account. I think it's going to be on at the end of the show. I'll have a link on there. So thank you, Jason. Thank you very much for asking that. PayPal, yeah, if you want a PayPal tip, that's cool too. It's Thompson Square at PayPal as well. So thank you very much. Such a weird time in our life. What do you got?
Right now, I had cold water cup, and I did my tablespoon of flour.
Show them that stir. Show them how you stir that thing. Look
at
that.
Whisking it, and then we're gonna add it in just to give us some thickness. I think the flour from the noodles is probably gonna thicken it up too. So I just want to be really careful with.
Ooh. Get up in there. I think the fire gets come down a bit.
That's fine. And let's see what else. Kiefer, did you put our friend in here already? Tony.
I haven't put Tony in.
So we might add a little Tony in there. We're not sure how much yet. Should we wait until we can?
No. I already put that in the stock.
You did.
I already put that in the stock.
So this is in the stock. So we're
so
not going to add any more.
I put a.
Tony's got a little bit of heat.
I put a teaspoon. I put a teaspoon of that in the stock. I also put a half teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of kosher salt into the stock because I think just by itself it was a little bit bland. Mm-hmm. And that salt's what brings everything to life. And and like I said, we like a little bit of heat and everything. So so that's what we do. So Shauna.
So I hope this is the way it's supposed to look. I wish y'all could. Oh my gosh, that looks. Corey.
Whatever it looks like, it looks good. You know what I'm saying?
Completely right about this.
So we have a little Tennessee here. It makes everything taste good. Townsky, thank you so much. That's very nice. Wales. It's 1:20 Monday morning in Wales, and Martin is back. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Hope everybody is cool across the pond. This is so neat to be able to...
Martin should share with us if they have a dish in Wales that's similar to our southern chicken and dumplings.
That would be amazing. Yeah, Martin, do you guys have something that's kind of on the equivalent of that? Anybody overseas over here on Instagram?
Kiefer.
Okay, so look, check this out. Actually, Ashley said her 15-year-old son has taken on culinary and just made homemade chicken and dumplings.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm going to try to catch their name. Let me know who they are and what their name is.
I really hope we're not messing this up, but I think it'll be really good.
Susan said that her niece bought a shirt similar to what I have for Christmas. Do I look like Christmassy?
It's kind of wintry.
It's guy though. It's
very
man.
lumberjack.
It's very man. Men.
It's very brawny.
Men need 4 things in their closet. 4 shirts. They need a plaid shirt, a denim shirt, a white T-shirt, and a black T-shirt. I can have those 4. That's pretty much what I wear every day.
Pretty much.
That's
you have like 4 of these.
I have 4 of these. I have probably 20 denim shirts. That's why Jay Leno. They say this. He
only wears denim.
You just if you know what you're going to wear every day, it takes that step out of your day.
Yeah, that one decision.
And you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it, man. You just get right back to the business.
So,
Joanne, Alabama here. Are you Roll Tide? Are you War Eagle? I gotta know.
Oh gosh, you're gonna start that.
Let me know.
Yes, baby.
A baby velociraptor.
That would be amazing to hold a baby velociraptor.
Okay.
Cooper, he's here. He's sitting at the end of the island, and he is so obsessed with dinosaurs. It's the best.
He knows like 30 different varieties of dinosaurs, way above my pay grade.
How tall they are,
where they're from. This one's in Africa. This one's in this.
South,
this one's in
what
this.
What did he say the other day? South America. He said America.
South
weird.
America. I
He
can't
said
remember.
it really cute.
Can't remember.
So should we sing something maybe? While we're waiting on
Jerry
this?
said real dumplings like you guys are talking about came from Germany.
There you go.
Thank you, Jerry Carson. Jenny Hunt is making chili.
Chili sounds good. Another reason why I wanted to make dumplings tonight is because it's been cold like the last couple of days here in Nashville and rainy. So dumplings just sounded like perfect for that.
Jerry, it is a quicker picker-upper. He's talking about my Tennessee. All right. So, let's sing.
Good.
Probably most of you guys sign up on here to hear us sing. So
I am going to turn this down just a skosh.
Listen. I know there's probably a lot of people on here who have heard about this thing called Cameo, and I have to just say, you guys are amazing because you've overwhelmed us with Cameo requests, and we didn't know anything about this deal. And it's basically an app. It's a website. It's called Cameo.com. And basically you go on there and you say, hey, we want to book Thompson Square to say happy birthday or sing me a song.
Or just any kind of
or
message.
any kind of message or whatever. So we didn't know really what to expect. And it's been like we have to allot time out of every day now to do them, to keep up. And I just got to say thank you so much for doing that. It definitely helps us. We're all out here trying to make a living, and it's hard for musicians right now. I really feel for the guys down on Broadway who are playing for tips, because we used to play for tips. Mm-hmm. We played for tips for 8 years, and that was our only income. Mm-hmm. There was tip money down there, and it's all shut down. It's all gone away. The guys in our band, when they were off the road with us, they were down there playing for tips. They're not doing that anymore, so everyone's trying to figure out their whole thing. And Cameo's just been a really, really cool thing for us. So we actually just did a benefit with them, and they raised $750,000 for
COVID
for COVID relief. So it was really an amazing thing. So thank you guys so much for booking us on there. This song, man, you sing this song?
First?
Yes, yeah, go ahead, because this song is awesome. Yeah, let's do that one.
So I thought since we were making a recipe that reminds me of my mama, I'd sing a song too that kind of reminds me of her. She would sit on our front porch and rock me when I was a little bitty girl, and I can remember her singing old hymns, and it was kind of like a mountain music kind of sound, very southern, almost like songs that they would have sang out in the fields when they were working. And because my family, they were sharecroppers and stuff, so they had cotton and all that, and I would sit there and she'd rock me and she'd sing songs that sounded kind of mountainy. So this song is one of my favorite Patti Loveless songs, and we had the privilege of singing it on the Opry with Ricky Skaggs, so we'll sing it for y'all now. The wind is cold, I'm walking on my hands.
That's Shauna Thompson, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
So we had people just joining. They're asking us what we're making tonight. We're making chicken and dumplings the easy way with canned biscuits. They're gonna be so good. I'm gonna just check on these real quick and see what we got going on. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Is it looking good
It
back there?
looks amazing,
All right.
and it smells amazing.
Yeah, we need that.
See how it's thickening up, babe?
Let me see.
Did your moms look like that, kind of?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That makes me want to. Oh, yeah. All right. All right.
Brenda loves Patty Loveless, man. Patty
Thank you,
Loveless
Brenda.
she is one of my favorites, and always has been since I was a little girl.
I know what I want to make next week.
What are we making?
I
War
want to
Eagle,
make.
by the way.
Huh?
I said War Eagle, by the way.
I want to make something for my friend Terry White's. I want to make like a cheesecake. You know, we haven't done a dessert on Quarantine Kitchen.
I don't know if it can live up to Terry's though. Hers or
Terry White is a really good friend of ours.
From Virginia.
Her and her friend, her friend Craig White, her husband. Two of our best friends in the whole world, and she is an amazing cook. We've been trying to get her to open a restaurant for years called Miss Terry's. And she just won't do it. But it's okay. We can still eat your food, Terry. And I think we should do one of her recipes next week, man.
Yeah, maybe we can get her to send us something. We
can do it.
Terry and Craig typically spend Christmas with us, so we get to cook with her, and she usually makes her cheesecake. And the last few times they've been with us, we've done Cajun Christmas or like Low Country Bowl kind of thing, coastal stuff. That'd be a good idea.
Man.
She makes this really good shrimp. No, it's crab meat. Sorry.
Oh,
or is it shrimp? Crab and
dude,
shrimp.
hey, listen.
Crab, shrimp, and noodle.
That's what we're doing.
That's
good. What we're doing.
Yeah. We
That's
like the
what we're
noodles. We love noodles.
I love a good
and
noodle.
rice.
I love
and
a good.
all the really starchy stuff.
I love a good noodle. A good old floppy noodle. I like it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I do like my carbs. Sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but like right now, like I feel like I weigh 1,000 pounds.
Oh gosh.
Because I keep saying, you know what? I'm in quarantine. I'll have time. This is a 3X shirt that I'm wearing. I have an app that makes me look skinny. Yeah, so I just feel like, you know, is anybody else doing that out there? Like, I'm going to eat whatever I want to and have fun, because I can
check and see what Corey just said.
I can always lose the weight, you know. I think that's what everyone. I just feel I feel bad that that's how I feel right now, but I'm still not 100% motivated.
So our friend Corey,
I don't know,
Savage from Georgia, is the one who suggested the or told us a recipe for chicken and dumplings. Oh no, he's given. Actually, Corey bought the sister to the puppy that we bought, and he's just sending us updates on how the potty training's going. That's so funny.
All right.
I thought maybe we.
So those of you who just joined us, this is Quarantine Kitchen, and I'm Kiefer and Shauna.
You are Kiefer.
I am Kiefer and Shauna. I am one. I am one person. This is just a reflection of myself.
That's basically right.
What do you got going?
Oh look, they sank to the bottom. Corey said they would do that.
They did. Sank right to the bottom, y'all.
So I guess that means they're done. I think that means
after
they're
the show,
done.
we're gonna take a photo after the show and post that to show you guys that we did this.
I think that means they're done. That's so fast.
Shelly saw our acoustic show at Club Rodeo in San Jose.
Club Rodeo.
She's in Boise now. I love me some Club Rodeo.
It's always packed. It's always hot, but it makes you like play like rock and roll.
Someone says we can't see. Oh, Misty, you can't see what you're doing on the Facebook camera. It's too high. Well,
what?
Yeah, it's this one because they want to see like down here.
Oh, I see.
You know what? You know, hey.
Well, we tried to go to our other.
We tried to do this. You know, do some of this. Can you guys see two things going on at once?
It's not showing on the screen. It should be.
It's not showing on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Can you see that, Misty Michelle? That's our.
You see that?
That's our dumplings before.
So we're trying the best we can, guys, in this production thing. We're doing. I mean, we're doing the best we can.
So
But
just know.
maybe we can get that lower, Shauna.
Just know on your dumplings, they're gonna float. They're gonna float, and then you're gonna turn around, and when they're done, they sink to the bottom, and that's where all the good stuff is in the bottom. So
look, basically, what they're saying is they can see us on Facebook talk about what we're doing, but they can't see what we're doing. So maybe
the chopping. They couldn't see the chopping?
Well, a little bit of there's not a whole lot going on down here tonight.
No, we didn't do a whole lot tonight.
Not a lot going, like below my waist, there's not a whole lot going on right now.
He doesn't even have pants on.
Yeah, I don't have pants on.
Instagram knows different.
That's, well, Instagram, do you? I don't know. Because that's how I cook normally. I open all the windows and, take my pants off and there you go.
So, I got to...
Grand Junction.
I want to taste these.
What's up, Corey? All right, look at this, man. Tips in the pickle jar. Thank you so much. Man, if you guys want to tip us, that's great. That's great. We're out here. We're out here trying to make a living as well, everybody. Someone asked again what the Venmo was. It's Thompson Square is the Venmo. Thank you. PayPal is Venmo. Thank you very much for asking.
So should we do another song?
Let's do it.
Y'all show us some hearts if you want another song.
Yeah. What? Let me hear you.
Kiefer, did you pick something out?
I did. I picked something out that reminds me of home and my grandparents and all that stuff. So we don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cars down on Main Street. We like living right, being free. We don't make a party out of loving. We like holding hands and pitching woo. Oh. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. Yeah. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. The boots are still in style for manly footwear. Cleats and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus, and the kids here still respect the college game. Hey! And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse in Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. All right, there you go.
If that don't make you think chicken and dumplings.
Chad Chisholm said that Merle Haggard was one of the best. I disagree. He was the best.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Oh, hey, let me show you something. So tonight I'm playing this. I think it's like I don't know. It's an early '90s Advanced Jumbo Gibson guitar, and the really cool thing is this strap. I don't know if you guys can see this strap. So this strap has a little bit of history to it, and I want to tell you about it because it's really important to me. And I haven't played a guitar with this strap in a long time. I'm going to start playing it all the time. So when we first moved to Nashville, I started playing for tips down on Broadway. I met Shauna, then she started playing with me down there. Then Thompson Square became Thompson Square, et cetera, et cetera. But when we got down there, these two girls, Pam and Paula Beasley,
sisters.
They're sisters. They came into the club one day because I did like an early afternoon shift, like 11 to 2. And they came in there one day when I was playing the Fireman from George Strait, and they came across the street, sat down in the front, and they watched me play for about 3-4 hours. And they introduced themselves, and we hit it off and became really good friends. And literally, two of our best friends in the whole world. And at some point, I was doing a solo project. Shauna was doing a solo project. We weren't really Thompson Square at the time. And they had this is a Christmas present.
Mm-hmm. The three of us.
That Pam and Paula and Shauna, they went in together, they saved their money, and they had this made for me. So I'm from Oklahoma, and it's got the Kiefer Thompson, the KT on there. And it's got, we worked in Western stores, so we had a lot of Montana silversmith buckles and stuff. So we got one of those. This might be a crumb rind, I'm not sure. Listen to me talking like I know what I'm talking about. So, and then they put the sheepskin on it, or the sheep's wool
Nice
inside.
and comfy.
And I forgot about this, but on the inside of it is a message. And I forgot that you guys even did this, and it really got me the other day. Because like in quarantine, I've become an emotional wreck. Anytime I see anything that's like sentimental or anything, man, I'm a sap. It says, "We believe in you. We love you, Pam, Paula, and Shauna." Isn't that nice? Look at this.
You know what? That reminds me of George Strait.
I love this.
That
Yes.
strap.
It does. It does.
Can we do a George Strait song?
Sure. You guys want to hear a George Strait song?
Somebody said before I saw a comment that said love George Strait.
Yeah.
So, or you want to do the song that got Pam and Paula to come into the bar that day?
Sure, I can try.
Pam and Paula are obsessed with George Strait, and Kiefer was singing the Fireman, right?
Because I, too, am obsessed with George Strait.
Who's not obsessed with George Strait, right?
My first gig as a touring musician was opening. I was playing guitar for this girl who was on the George Strait tour. I mean, I got to see him every night. It was really cool. You want to do that, or you want to do your song?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you would like. We can do two George
I'll
Strait
do a little
songs.
bit of this one. You do
We
a little
are
bit
the
of
bosses. We do whatever we want. Nobody can tell us.
We are the network.
What to do.
We're the network and everything here. We're the coming. Oh God.
That's a good strap there.
It's a cheap strap.
It's
I
a
mean,
real
these
good
people are
strap.
just what crappy friends I had. We're the coming of fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to handle what I got, 'cause I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a bad one of mine took me down the road. Well, my buddy walked off and left me on burning. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mountain mouse. She was ready to go. I'm a fireman. That's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got, 'cause I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Burn 'em up. I like calling the fireman. That's my name.
You left the verse out.
No, I know. I was going to do just part of it because I wanted you to be able to do your
Oh,
song.
that's very sweet. Kiefer, everybody.
I'm a thoughtful SOB. How about that, y'all? Dance.
Right, so
Someone says dance, Shauna.
Dance. We need to do one of those TikTok dance videos.
This is getting way too interactive.
It would be really bad, though, because I'm not very coordinated.
No.
No. So one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
I won't list them in order because I can't pick an order. The Crazy movie, Patsy Cline. Coal Miner's Daughter,
Dewey.
and Pure Country.
Oh, I thought you were going to call Dewey Cox.
No.
No.
Pure Country. I loved that movie. Who didn't? I mean,
The king of broken hearts.
The music was
doesn't
amazing.
ask much from his friends.
oh, it's so good. The melody on that song. But this is one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite movies. What George Strait? Go on. What'd he say?
Go on.
Get your ass out of
Get
here.
your ass out of here. That's what I
Best
usually
line
tell.
of the movie.
That's what I'm usually telling Sean in the kitchen.
All right, we'll do a little piece of this. Is that my key or your key?
When?
That's your
That's
key.
mine.
When did you stop loving me? How long have I been a memory? I've gotta know for my own sanity. Tell me, when did you stop loving me? Was it that night that you stayed out until dawn? You know that night has haunted me for so long. Was your love already cold? Tell me, please, I've gotta know. Tell me, when did you stop loving me? There was a time when you worshipped where I stood, and heaven knows I'd bring it back if I could. And I can tell when we make love, it ain't me you're thinking of. Tell me, when did you stop loving me? Darling, when did you stop loving me? George Strait, Pure Country for you.
Yeah.
Since we're making chicken and dumplings tonight, it don't get much more country than that, right?
Chicken and dumplings.
So I think I'm gonna
we done?
I'm gonna get a bowl or two, and we're gonna try these.
Yeah, bowl it up, and we'll show everybody, show the fine people at home what it looks like. All right. Hey, someone said our neighbor from Smyrna is on here. I saw that a while ago fly by. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ryan, what's up, buddy? David, Wayne Scott, saw you twice. Separate fairs, great live performance. Thank you very much. So incredible. Thank you, Wanda.
Oh my goodness, Corey, I think this is the what? These look so good.
Tiffany, how are the meatballs tonight? You make the meatballs from scratch? You got to make them from scratch.
All right.
It's actually not that hard. It's really, really good.
So here's the deal.
All right, what you got?
I think we're gonna have to adjust our recipe next time, but
No.
hold on.
Why? What's the matter?
They're not quite as thick. The
new-
juice is not quite as thick as I would like it to be.
So would you put more of that heavy cream in there?
Oh, we didn't put our heavy cream in.
Ah,
Let's do
you
it.
see?
Let's do it right now. Right
That's why you
now.
have
Right now.
me around.
Yes. My goodness. I can't
See, the noodles would have been.
And this is something
You can do like a third cup on this? Is that what we talked about?
Kind of eyeball it. I'm going to pour a little in.
Daryl Jordan, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Let me see if I can remember. It's been a long time, man, since I've seen that one.
What is it?
A golden ring.
Oh.
We might be able to pull that one off.
Yeah.
I love that you guys. Jason Nicholas says, "Can we tip you?"
That's very sweet.
Well, Jason, yes.
We're never going to turn down a tip.
Yes. You know, it's weird. We've never really put up a link for anything like that. But our Venmo is Thompson Square Venmo, and our PayPal, same thing. So if you guys want to tip, yeah, it's great. I love it. I'll be able to buy groceries this week. That'd be great.
All right, here we go. Get that camera ready for the side shot.
All right, ready? I'm ready.
Yes.
All right, hang on. Wait for it. All right, ready? There it is.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that steam coming off there. Look at those noodles. What?
Instagram, show.
All right, here you go.
Show Instagram what you got going on.
Insta. Can y'all see it? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try this.
Try it out.
Let's do
Do
it.
I get a fork too?
Yes, you get a fork.
All right.
You got to get a little chicken. You got to get a little noodle in there, and they're really hot. So
I've had this is chicken and noodles.
all right.
Oh my god, that's hot.
Oh yeah, real hot.
I'm gonna have to wait a second.
Yeah, I can't wait. Y'all hear our puppy barking?
Do you guys want to see our puppy? You want to see the new puppy?
I'm sure they do, right?
All right.
Are you
Oh
going in?
my god, no, it's hot.
You're going in? It's real hot.
Just burn my tongue.
Don't burn your tongue. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I can't
King
wait.
George, yes.
Mmm.
There's a lot of people who, yeah, man.
Mmm. Shut your mouth.
They're good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That is amazing.
Wow.
If I do say so myself.
Corey, thank you so much for the recipe tonight.
That's so good.
That is delicious, y'all.
And it really, y'all, we kind of winged it. Seriously. It was so easy. Like we didn't have any measurements, really.
That's how I usually cook without measurements. And I just keep doing stuff until it starts tasting
And you
good,
taste it.
you know?
Yeah, just taste it. My goodness, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
So, what should we do at this juncture? Should we sing one more song?
Well,
Or should I get the dog? Because he's barking, poor thing.
we can sing one more song. Someone requested one of my favorite songs. Baby, all I got is beat up leather bag.
Straight night. I love it.
Everything I own don't fill up half. Here you go, Jesse. Don't you worry about the way I pack. All I care about is getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me is my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I feel everything I'll ever need. Carrying your love with me. Thank you for requesting that, man. The first time we heard that, actually, I heard that before George. It was on a Jeff Stevens song pitch CD, and I was just like, God, this song is amazing. And then George straight cut it, and there you go.
All right, so should we do?
Let's do golden rings for Daryl.
Okay, I feel bad for the puppy.
You want to go get him?
Should I
go get him?
He probably needs to go out.
Yeah, go get him, and I'll just keep eating. So yeah, we have a new puppy in the house. If you guys just joined us, we have a new dog. His name is Benson. So now we have Benson, who's an Airedale, Etta, who is a Schnorky, which is a Schnauzer Yorkie mix, and Barkley, which is a chocolate Yorkie. And Yeah, I think we may need I think we may need a dog whisperer because our two dogs right now are like super passive. They never fight. They've never fought. They don't argue over food. They don't argue over toys or treats or any of that stuff. They get along swimmingly. And I don't know if it was the wrong thing to do, but just bringing this dog in. And we introduced them in the backyard, so it wasn't a confined space. Because Shauna looked up a bunch of stuff on this, and we tried to do the right things. But I don't know. So Barkley is the little guy. He's 7 pounds, and I'm trying to see. Edda, come here. So this is Edda. Come here, babe. Come here. So you're gonna meet our entire family tonight. So this is Edda. She's very, very hard to see because she kind of blends in with all the shadows. But this is my dog. She loves me way more than she loves Shauna. She sleeps with me. Doesn't have a whole lot to do with Shauna, but that's okay. And then, Shauna, bring Barkley over. Okay. So this is the guy that, so we lost it. We had a Yorkie for about 16 years. His name was Harley. And we lost him just to old age. He was just old. He had a great life. And I couldn't get another Yorkshire Terrier because I was like kind of emotionally attached to Harley. But this is a chocolate Yorkie. They don't have any black markings on them. So that was far enough removed to where it wasn't that big a deal. So
this is Barkley.
This is Barkley. Say hello, Barkley.
Barkley.
And he's the one. Now, the first two that I just showed you never fight.
No.
Never fight. And then you got the new guy. Come here.
I think it's because he's bigger. Because he's bigger than Edda, even.
And then you got this guy, right? So look at him. Now watch Barkley.
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to do that.
Don't do that.
So this is Benson, and he's a beautiful little Airedale. I keep calling it the wrong name.
Arendelle.
But we posted a picture of him the other day, and it reached like 40,000 people, something like that. It was crazy.
Cute. He's a cute
So
boy.
yeah, so this is Benson, our new addition.
Look at his huge paws.
And he's gonna be a big one, y'all. He's gonna be a big one because Shauna wanted a big dog.
I had big dogs when I was a kid, so I wanted a big dog again.
So you got your wish.
Sweet boy.
So he's awesome. He just wants to play with the other dogs, and they just want to murder him. So we're figuring that out. But so let's sing one more song and then say goodnight.
All right, let's do it. Should we do a Thompson Square song? We've not done a Thompson Square song yet.
Well, listen, I haven't seen Daryl in a long, long time. So let's just do one chorus of Golden Rings.
Okay, let's do it. A chorus?
Yeah.
Let's do a verse and a chorus.
Okay, all right. Daryl, I hope you are very...
we love you.
Very happy and healthy and all
Tell
that
Miss
stuff.
Donna we said hey.
Yes. I can't wait to get over this crap and maybe we can see each other again.
In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display.
He smiles and nods his head. She says, honey, that's for you. It's not much, but it's the best that I can do. Golden ring with one tiny little stone waiting there for someone to take it home by itself. It's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. Daryl, there you go, my friend.
All right, I got to let Anna out.
So good to see you on here. You know, you probably shouldn't eat with your dogs like right over your bowl of food.
Benson, come here. Come on.
But it's really hard not to eat this food when it's right here. So hey, what Thompson Square song do you guys want to hear?
I want to bite.
I know it's so good. I can't stand it.
Oh, man, that takes me right back.
All right, the first Thompson Square song I see, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, there it is. Are you going
What?
to kiss me or not?
All right, Kathy. Kathy Kovinsky. Kathy Kovinsky. All
That
right.
makes me want to dance, y'all. It's so good.
All right. So so we're actually working on an acoustic quarantine EP that we're gonna try to get out as soon as possible because I had to learn how to do all this stuff again. But don't forget, Wine on Wednesday every Wednesday,
8 o'clock.
every Wednesday for now. We may change it to every other Wednesday.
Yep.
Because we feel like we're not interesting enough to do this. We are not the most interesting people in the world. As you may think differently, but we're not. We're very boring. So but we'll announce it. But Wine on Wednesday, Quarantine Kitchen, and then we're gonna maybe we'll do some other stuff too.
Let's go.
Here, Kathy. Sitting up there on your mama's roof, talking about everything under the moon with a spell of honeysuckle, your perfume. All I could think about was my next move. But you were so shy, so was I. Maybe that's why it was so hard to believe. You smiled and said to me, "Are you gonna kiss me or not? We gonna do this so I think you know I like you a lot, but you're about to miss your shot. Are you gonna kiss me or not?" Yeah. It was the best dang kiss that I ever had, except for that long after that. And I knew if I wanted this thing to last, sooner or later I'd have to ask for your hand. And I took a chance, bought a wedding band, and I got down on one knee. You smiled and said to me, "Are you gonna kiss me or not? We gonna do this so I think you know I love you a lot. I think you got a real good shot. Are you gonna kiss me or not?" It's a zoo over here, man. Right? So we planned it all out for the middle of June, from the wedding cake to the honeymoon. And your mama cried when you walked down the aisle. But when the preacher man said, "Say I do," I did, and you did too. Then I lifted that veil, saw your pretty smile, and I said, "Are you gonna kiss me or not? Are we gonna do this so I look at all the love that we got, and it ain't never gonna stop. Are you gonna kiss me or not?" Hey, baby, I love you a lot. I really think we got a shot. Are you gonna kiss me or not?
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for Quarantine Kitchen. We're Thompson Square. We hope you try our recipes. We'll try to get this one posted for you guys so you can definitely try it. Chicken noodle. Chicken noodles.
Chicken and noodles.
Chicken and dumplings. Kiefer's got me called chicken and noodle, but it's chicken and dumplings.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Instagram, for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, Periscope. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, what did I say? YouTube. I left them out. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you do want to tip us, you can do that. The link's going to be
see you
after this.
Wednesday. Send your request to us.
Peace.
Bye.